So today is a bike trail day. And normally on a day like today, I would be getting some supplies together, packing a few snacks, maybe even packing an overnight bag, checking the weather in the town that I was going to be driving to, maybe looking at some hotels, gassing up the car, loading my bike on the back of the car. But today I ain't got to do none of that stuff, because I'm riding my own home trail today. A trail that, as it turns out, is literally located just steps from my front door. This is Travelers Rest, South Carolina, population about 8,000 people. It's about 10 minutes north of Greenville and about 20 miles from the North Carolina state line. In 1794, the South Carolina General Assembly appropriated $2,000 to construct a wagon road from Greenville north into the Blue Ridge Mountains, through Asheville, North Carolina, ending in East Tennessee. This road, once fully completed in the mid-1850s, was full of wagon traffic. For those going north into the mountains from the coast through Greenville, Travelers Rest was the first well-equipped stop to prepare for the several thousand-foot climb ahead of them. By the way, in the interest of full disclosure, I live here. Travelers Rest, or TR as we sometimes call it, has been my home for the majority of the past 37 years. I bought my first home here at age 24. Purchase price in 1986 was $30,900. I helped raise a family here. My kids went to school here. I've eaten a lot of Chinese food here. And I was here when the decision to allow a Walmart became the most controversial decision in the history of the world. The cool thing is that you can actually see the Blue Ridge foothills on a clear day. We don't have mountains. Well, we have one, Paris Mountain, but Paris Mountain is not really a mountain, it's more like a hill. The folks here in TR call it a mountain, but I'm gonna rename it Paris Hill one day. Travelers Rest was once a sleepy little hamlet, but it has experienced a major boom over the past 5 years or so, due in large part to the Swamp Rabbit Trail. More than 500,000 people walk, run, or bike through TR every year on the Swamp Rabbit Trail. And somehow it has managed to retain its peaceful vibe and small town charm. But enough about Travelers Rest, we've got a trail to ride. It's the TR leg of the Swamp Rabbit Trail. Let's go.
Hungry for the road all my life, thirsty for adventure all my youth, chasing all my freedoms down Liberty Avenue. And every time I hear a phrase my mother used to say to me, everything happens for a reason, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Nothing like kitchen conversation, steam coming up off the stove, photographs down the staircase showing our stories unfold. And every time I hear a song my father used to taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Home, home, home. Just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, home, home. No matter where I go, a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Just bought my ticket, I pick up the phone. I'm calling to tell you that I'm coming home. Home, 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 I'm coming home. I need a little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. A little taste of home, 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 I need a little taste of home. Little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. Home, 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 I need a little taste of home. Home, 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 just a little taste of home. Home, 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 I need a little taste of home.
By the way, there's not supposed to be an apostrophe in the word travelers, just in case you were wondering. A lot of people make that mistake. See, it's not traveler apostrophe S like traveler's rest, like the rest that belongs to the traveler. No, it's travelers as in plural, like more than one, like many travelers rest here. Like maybe they should have added the word here. Travelers rest here, South Carolina. Maybe that, I don't know. No. You can't have three. Can you have three words in the name of a town? Let's talk about this trail a little bit. The Prisma Health Swamp Rabbit Trail, which is the entire name, the official name, is a 22-mile multi-use greenway that runs along Main Street in Travelers Rest, connecting to nearby Greenville. It was built on the abandoned roadbed of the Greenville and Northern Railway in the mid-2000s. Passengers of the former railroad noted how the train hopped on the tracks like the swamp rabbit native to the area, thus nicknaming the line the Swamp Rabbit Railroad. I don't know about that. You think that's true? Anyway, according to local lore, the nickname carried over to the trail and is how the trail got its present-day name, the Swamp Rabbit Trail. By the way, there are 9 churches. Count them, 9. 9 churches that are either on the TR leg of the Swamp Rabbit Trail or just steps off of the trail. So if you're a church hopper, you can use the Swamp Rabbit Trail to facilitate that habit. Think about it. You could get saved, baptized, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and called to the mission field, all without ever leaving the Swamp Rabbit Trail.
Amen.
There are 2 bike shops on the trail in Travelers Rest in case you need to get some work done on your bicycle or would like to maybe rent a bike. And there are 2 convenience stores right on the trail in case you need to stop for a bathroom break, as well as several restaurants where you can enjoy a snack or a meal. So what do we think about the Traveler's Rest leg of the Swamp Rabbit Trail in upstate South Carolina? Well, on the negative side, it's getting really crowded. The folks in Greenville, South Carolina have done a really good job in the PR department, and it's working. People are moving here like crazy. In fact, some of these marketing and PR people need to just dial it down a notch, just take a breath. I read on a website earlier this week, and I quote, "When you're in Traveler's Rest, you are in the most bike-friendly place on earth." I mean, come on. So the trail does tend to get really crowded, and some of the cyclists don't realize that the Swamp Rabbit Trail is a recreational trail. They think it's a place for them to practice their time trials. So it can get a little dicey. But on the positive side, I would say a couple of good reasons for you to visit the Swamp Rabbit Trail in the northern part of Greenville County would be the food scene and just the overall cool small town vibe of Traveler's Rest. 3 stars for the TR leg of the SRT.